despite my my near welfare accepting state, I managed to scrounge together enough dollars, enough pesos I paid in pesetas, to purchase the Kingdom Hearts action figure. Kingdom Hearts Play Arts Volume 2 action figure, number 5, Cloud. Apple Plain Coffee. Okay, so upon first looking at it, holy yes! Wow! The packaging is amazing. Awesome, guys. Nice. I don't know if there's such a thing as quality cardboard, but if there was, this would be it. Nice quality cardboard, glossy photo on the back. Nice big old plastic cage on above, on the sides here. And shining through, you can just see, all of his parts and stuff like that. It just so packaged so nicely. I would honestly consider throwing him back in the box after I'm done with this review. It looks so good sitting up there, almost like, if you can see up there, the V for Vendetta that I will probably never open at this rate. Anyway, so on the back, it has a whole bunch of text in this foreign language. I believe it's Japanese, because I believe this comes from Japan, or Japan. It's a Play Arts. I've always had a love-hate relationship with the Final Fantasy thing, so it was sort of odd for me to buy this, but I do like Kingdom Hearts. Again, kind of a love-hate thing. In fact, GameTrailers.com defined Kingdom Hearts as a guilty pleasure, saying that if someone walked in and saw you playing it, you wouldn't want that, you wouldn't play it out in the open, you wouldn't so readily admit that you play that as much as you would Halo or something like that. But we all secretly do. So yes, and I had played Final Fantasy VII, and actually, as much as I hated to love it, I did. I mean, as much as I hated to love it, I did. And I found it was just one of the best games I had ever played. Every one of those Final Fantasy homos was right. I had to, yeah, there you go. So I give it props, and I had been looking sort of for a Cloud Play Arts figure in the original, like not, because I've explained this before. There are two Clouds. There is like the original Cloud from Final Fantasy VII, and he was like the original, and then they made like this new Cloud from that, what's it called? That Charity Children, Burnt Children, Advent Children, and he was just he was an emo. They like how can we make him emo? Also, can we make his sword bigger? Also, can we give him a trench coat? Also, emo. So whatever. Anyway. But I like this one's hairstyle because it reminds me of the original. It's a Play Arts figure, which I've never had, and I'm not sure of the quality of a Play Arts, but we're about to find out. I mean, as compared to McFarlane and Player Select. Yes, and apparently number 5 would have been Sora in his Nightmare Before Christmas gear. I would have accepted Sora in anything but that, actually. Oh, I've always wanted a Roxas figure as well. And then number 6, Sephiroth, which is the one that I sent her. To keep the other Sephiroths at bay. On the side it says, caution, product contains functional sharp objects or points. Really? So his Buster Sword is an actual knife. I don't think so. Over 20 ports of articulation. Okay. Well, I've wasted enough time explaining myself and why I bought this and how I feel about Final Fantasy. I can already hear the hate mail being written. I can hear the collective tapping on the keyboard. So, let's open. Oh! It doesn't open well. Oh, because there's tape on the side. Yes, invisible tape that I wasn't prepared. I didn't see. It was hard. I'm not blind. 1, 2. Okay. So, you get this little plastic cradle that has Cloud in it. Alright, and it has a top to it, which is also covered by tape. Lovely. Slice. Come on, slice. Anyway, this is Cloud from the if you couldn't tell, I was rambling on about Kingdom Hearts because this is Cloud not from Final Fantasy VII or Final Fantasy Emo Children, but in fact Cloud from the Kingdom Hearts universe. I always actually liked him from the Kingdom Hearts universe. There are several things I like about his outfit from that universe, and several things that I don't like, but I guess we'll cover that. The first thing that I have to pick out, and I just have to do it because you would do it if you were me, is the Buster Sword. Yes! I have, again, a love-hate relationship with the Buster Sword. I saw it, I was aware of Final Fantasy before I even played it, like when I was 8 or something like that. I had seen boxes, and I always thought the big sword was incredibly awesome, but incredibly stupid. There is no way, I've actually measured it, and I don't think this is up to right measurement. This is the bigger Buster Sword. In reality, Cloud is 5'7", that's exactly my height, and I measured him, and I used proportions that they used to teach us in that fancy book-learning math class, to figure out that the Buster Sword in the most famous picture that appeared in the manual in the first Final Fantasy VII game that the Buster Sword by proportion would be about 4.5 feet long. I don't have anything that would explain how long that is, but the point is by comparison, I don't believe this measures up to his body. If you look, yeah, this Buster Sword is almost as big as him. Meaning that 4.5, the Buster Sword would really only come up to his hip or something like that. So this is far too massive. However, it looks awesome. Also, I doubt that he would need to wrap his sword in gauze. I think that would definitely take down the killing value. However, it feels quality. It feels good. The plastic feels nice, and it's a Buster Sword. God, it's almost as good as the Energy Sword. Anyway. Next he comes with an extra hand. This is the creepiest part of almost any action figure, and I never use them because they're extra hands. Ew. Oh, wait a second. This one's for holding the Buster Sword. Right? Come on, Bubbo. Well, I think it is. Bastard. Come on, you Nazi bastard. There you go. Come on. Motherfucker. See, now I'm afraid I'm going to break it. I can feel the plastic flexing. It won't take 1 billion pounds of pressure. Ah, there we go. Yeah. So now his invisible hand holds the Buster Sword. It's Ghost Cloud. Alright, removing Cloud from the box. He has a stand underneath it with nice metal graspers. Those look quality. We'll just ooch you aside from now. Alright, so you get to see Cloud. Awesome. He has a wing back here that goes woo, like that. He only has one wing, and he has this glorious kind of... What's this remind me of? The red crimson cape reminds me of Spawn. Never read the comics, saw the crappy movie. The first thing I noticed while looking in the box are the joints. The joints don't look like standard action figure joints. Let's see how these work. I've never dealt with a what's the word? A Play Arts figure. Does it live up to the standards of Japanese stuff? Why, yes it does. I looked at the joints and I thought these joints would not be as functional as I desired, but no. Just feeling his hand and everything moves, these joints are amazingly good. Yes, and I can even, with his evil claw hand, I can come to me. Wait, don't you bastard. Ow! It hurts to move him because he's so fucking pointy. Come to me. Okay, and the leg joints, everything works, including his awesome little zipper boots, which I've always wanted those. The original Shinra soldier uniform is really cool. Oh, wow, his cape moves back and everything. Just gotta get the... Yeah, that's really cool. Alright, stuff that I love about this version of Cloud and stuff that I hate. Awesome. The pauldron comes out? Or moves? I don't know. Awesome pauldron. Awesome with the screws coming out. Claw glove hand. Kind of cool. Cage thing around his arm joint. Gay. Awesome cloak. Reminds me of Raziel. I don't remember him ever having one wing. Is that a reference to Final Fantasy Crisis Core? The one wing? Anyway. And I don't like his little, what is this like, so he won't break his hip when he falls over or something? Anyway, I love his boots and the little belts and, yeah. So this is Cloud, right? Okay, now I'm pretty sure you have to remove this hand for him to be Buster Swording. So hold on. Oh, God. Oh, man, nice little ball and joint there. That's really nice. Okay, so now, let's show you. There is no way anyone will be able to wield this with that much speed and accuracy. And also, the other big thing about it is, why would you need swords? I mean, Barrett carries around a fucking Gatling gun attached to his arm. Why would anyone need to sword fight anymore when you could just shoot a motherfucker? The only thing I could ever figure out was that it's so big, if he could really hold it, because, not to spoiler alert, but there is a reason that maybe Cloud could wield it better than other people. If you held it down, like, over your head, you could sort of do a Roman shield thing and run through bullets. I'm suspecting that, in theory, the Buster Sword is made of some sort of better material that's, A, made for cutting through, like, giant robots or something like that, and maybe that he was like a strike force, whatever, and B, could stop bullets. Wow, I'm such a nerd. But I don't care. People on the internet are, like, trying to... Trolls? Wow, the trolls are just like a sick infection on YouTube, as if, by telling me... never mind. I could go into it, but see, if I give them that attention, then successful troll will become successful. Get on there, you little bastard! His head is pointy, but not dangerously pointy. I've always thought that you might be able to cut yourself on one of his hair points. God damn it. Wasting time. Ow! Oh, come on. You little bastard. Do it. There we go. Alright, and now he holds the Buster Sword. And he can stand up? Holy shit. Nope. That's why they gave him the second wing, so he can balance when he's holding the Buster Sword. No, that's Pokemon theme. Den 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 den.